Hi, thanks for tuning in. This is Marilyn with Hancy Creations, and I wanted to show you a quick video where I am marking a quilt for my grandson's Christmas present. It's a wall hanging. I'm using the Ultimate Chalk and a stencil called Deer in the Woods by Dave Hudson. I thought it'd be a perfect match with all of the wildlife in the wall hanging. You're seeing me do 3 repeats on 3 rows using the registration marks to line up each repeat. It's really easy. I do check under a lot because sometimes there is light colors down there and I want to make sure that the white is visible. It's actually more visible than what you're seeing. I don't know what it is about, you get that bright light of the sewing machine on there. I didn't have any problem following the line. And just taking a short brushy stroke really gets that powder distributed well in the stencil. This is true for this stencil and any other one you might be using. I actually have a platform underneath there that I'm moving along as I'm moving down the row of this stencil. You'll see it when I get to the end. It gives you a nice firm surface. It's pretty important if you're marking on a long arm to have some sort of platform beneath it. So here we are at the end, and you will see me pull out this bin. It's under the bed storage bin, and I put my cut and press mat on the lid to even out the divot that's there. And I just slide it along. It's got books on one end that holds it on the table. And now we're to the sewing part. You just follow that line, one edge to the other. And I don't hold my handlebars like that normally. I have a tripod in front of me and it's kind of awkward. And I don't sew that fast either. I sped it up because we all know what it looks like to be sewing on the long arm. So here I am almost to the edge, and it's basically you mark it and then you sew it. So now we're going to go to the second row, and I actually forgot to show you the hairspray in the first row. So here I'm taking some ordinary aerosol hairspray, putting it down on the fabric to help the chalk stay on better, even though I didn't really have a problem with it coming off, but it's good to know and it's good to show you. So that's why I did it. You want to place your stencil down on top of the hairspray and kind of push it into it so it'll grip it, because the other advantage is you don't have to anchor your hand so hard. I'm holding it, but the hairspray is also holding it. So it really delivers a nice crisp line to follow instead of a little bit fuzzy from a little movement that can come. I moved it over, lined up the repeat again, and transferred it. And the last repeat. I just did this in an afternoon. I honestly don't know how much time I spent. Who watches a clock when they're quilting? I don't think it was 2 hours. But I really don't know. It could have been far less. There we are at the end. And see, this time I forgot to do the hairspray, so spray it on top of it too. That helps it adhere. Now for when I was ready to sew that next row. There it is, all done. Just needs to be trimmed and bound, and there it is, completely done. Nice picture of it on the floor. It's really cute. The back turned out nice, even though no one's ever going to see it. And was it a hit with my grandson? Yes, I think it was.